Yes, sir, ladies and gents of YouTube, we have a reaction. Mike Korzemba has entered the building. I think this is the first time I've ever reacted to one of his videos. This guy's a fucking legend in just basketball history. Luka Doncic just got skinny and the NBA is terrified. That's the video title. We're going to check it out. It's going to be more of a chill thing. So I don't think it's highlights. I don't think it's nothing crazy going on. It might be some stats, might be some cool school information. But if you guys have seen my videos on Luka's FIBA World Cup performances recently, a few weeks ago, and stuff like that, he's looking a little slimmer. He's looking more athletic. So this is just going to be a deeper breakdown, I guess. I'm fucking hype. Luka, if Luka's getting athletic, bro, woo!
He said, I took 3 weeks off and I relaxed a little bit. Did he ever?
This is bad.
It's just bad.
Luka, you are a professional athlete.
Look at Luka's face.
Athlete.
He's got a fat face.
Yes.
Is that not a fat face?
It's bulking season. Like, come on. Like, you see, I'm getting big. I know I'm skinny, but it's bulking season. You gotta respect it. Last year was Luka's bulking season. This year's my bulking season. His was last year, and what, he did average 35 a game in the playoffs? Like, how are you gonna hate? Jokic has always been fat. He's a 2-time MVP somehow. Boom. Y'all got these analysts and shit. It's crazy.
Yes. He's 20, 30 pounds out of shape. This is flat out embarrassing for a professional. A guy that's making that kind of money.
Bro, you can't look the same every fucking year of your career.
Floating the Thanksgiving Day parade,
It does.
right?
Bro.
I'm like, damn.
You can't look exactly the same every single year, bro. You gotta try new things.
And if you eat so badly, you cannot overcome it.
That's fucking fake.
Is possibly the most confusing basketball player to watch of all time. He makes shots
Oh,
that
shit.
look impossible. He laughs in people's faces while making those shots, and the perception of him is that he is chubby. We just heard the fat shame video. Luka's weight up until this point has not slowed him down. Goran Dragic actually believes that the way Luka looks drives American NBA players crazy. The reason being, they simply look at him and ask, how are you possibly doing this? How do you almost average a 30-point?
Because he's 6'7" and
How do you
skilled.
average 36 points and 10 assists against a historically hyped up defensive duo in Paul George and Kawhi Leonard in your third season? How do you possibly shut the door on Chris Paul's legacy while coming back from a 3-2 series deficit against the top-seeded team in the Western Conference, the Phoenix Suns? Well, the only answer is
crazy.
Luka Doncic is not only elite, but to me, I have no problem saying that Luka Doncic is the next
Shout out K, by the way. If you're watching this, shout out K.
in line. We had Kobe, LeBron, and now the
W
next
subscriber,
the ghost
W
of Michael Jordan is
commenting on my videos and stuff.
Doncic.
W man.
So what's up, guys?
Anyways,
Mike here, and
back to
this
the
is
vid.
his 9th playoff game. Luka broke the 300 points scored mark, something that has only been accomplished 3 times ever in a player's first 9 games. It was first done in 1970 by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar while he was still going by Lou Alcindor. It was then done in 1987 by Michael Jeffrey Jordan, and then in 2021 by Luka. Some pretty
Good company.
eye-popping names, and continuing on. In this year,
Yo, what if Luka ends up being the all-time scoring leader? He actually has a chance. Like, if he plays for 20 years, he deadass has a chance. And stays healthy and stuff. Holy shit.
year's playoffs, Luka became tied for the 3rd fastest player to record at least 700 points in his first playoff games. This time, only trailing Michael Jordan.
Holy shit,
Wilt
man.
Chamberlain. It is very, very clear that a young Luka Doncic has thrown himself into the conversation of one of the best young players to ever play. And yes, you have now heard Michael Jordan's name a lot with Luka Doncic. Personally, I believe in terms of guys that have a chance to pass Michael Jordan as the greatest basketball player to ever live. Luka is really just next in line. But I also want to make it very clear. Before we get into this conversation,
That's
Michael
crazy.
Jordan is my GOAT. I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. I love Luka because I see Jordan in him. I see the trash talking. I see the competitive fire. I see the obsession. I see the need to win. So I love Michael Jordan. This video is certainly not at all meant to disrespect Michael Jordan, but we have to be fair. And Luka Doncic, he deserves the respect. The man has earned it. But before we continue, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to a huge friend of the
You thought. Come on, SeatGeek. Mike Korzemba is like the OG SeatGeek sponsoree. Alright.
Before he made it to the NBA, Michael
And I'm
Jordan
getting an
won the
ad?
NCAA championship with North
Damn,
Carolina.
Mike! I know you're big time, but damn, it's a 30-second ad.
Hey Google, party lights on.
Bro, I already saw it. I reacted to a video already with this ad that showed up. Come on, bro. This is old school. At least give me a new ad. Oh my god, that's not even fucking Thor. I want to see that movie still.
Shot there, and he was also a gold medal winner before Luka Doncic made it
Legend.
to the NBA. He was the MVP and champion of the EuroLeague, the
Way
second
harder
best
than
basketball
college.
league in the entire world. Different paths for sure, but also both Mike and Luka had tremendous success at a young age. Actually, I will say this type of success puts Luka in rarefied air, one of a kind type success air. When Michael Jordan was leading his group of college stars with Bob Knight as their coach, on the way to the gold medal, Coach Knight was so impressed that he called the Blazers and yelled at their general manager to take Mike, only to be told, "We need a center." To which Knight replied, "So play him at center." Players who are this good do not come around often. I'd say the last time we've seen one
was that handshake
this good seriously was LeBron James. Because the thing
Sheesh.
is, Luka has been doing this. Just as LeBron was a high school,
I better hear some talk about
Luka
Giannis
Doncic
soon.
was destroying
I'm gonna get pissed
everyone
off if
in
I
his
don't.
path before the EuroLeague. Watch here as in this under 13 tournament in
fuck?
Italy, a young Luka cooks everyone. and
Dude, he's
finishes with
giant
a
compared to them.
54-point triple-double. He has been this guy forever. I truly believe that if Luka did grow up in the United States, he would already be anointed as the next Michael Jordan or LeBron James or someone close to that, because that's what we usually love to do. We love to throw people into the GOAT conversation. Instead though, with Luka, there has been some clear hesitancy. There was a ton of pressure on a young Kobe Bryant and a young LeBron James to become the next Michael Jordan, because that is what the media said they would become. Only at the end of the day, who even cares? All that is manufactured anyway. What really matters is how good you are on the court. And in terms of on the court success, in terms of on the court results, Luka has been just as good as anyone ever at this young of an age. I do want to shout out right now in terms of playoff success. Tim Duncan comes to mind. He did have David Robinson, but he was the main guy on that championship. Also, Magic Johnson, of course, but Magic also had Kareem. For young stars who are not immediately put into a great system or who are not immediately paired with an older star, guys like Michael Jordan, guys like LeBron James, guys like Luka, things are
Damn, I didn't think about that.
difficult early on. But in terms of playoff success, 4 players ever have averaged at least 32 points and 9 rebounds per game in their first 4 seasons in the league. Those guys are Elgin Baylor, Bob McAdoo, Wilt Chamberlain, and Luka. In those same seasons, only 2 players have averaged at least 30 points and 7 assists per game in the playoffs. Those 2 guys are Oscar Robertson and Luka. So when comparing a young Luka to
Oscar Robertson alive?
I have no problem saying that on paper right here, Luka does pull ahead. Statistically, in terms of on-the-court success, in those first 28 games, Luka led his team to the Western Conference Finals, while Michael Jordan, it took him actually longer. Mike hit his 28th game played of the playoffs on the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, and it also took Mike 70 games to win his first title. So Luka still has 42 to go. I think it's that simple. But again, I will emphasize, finding individual
Luka has
success
2 seasons to win a championship, and he'll be better than Michael, basically, is what Mike's saying.
Michael Jordan. Again, if you do not have a great system in place early or great teammates to join early, your team better start moving fast, because players like Luka,
Bro, basketball's gonna be fucking fun to watch the next 20 years, bro.
There is no time to get more big-time draft picks. Even Kevin Durant ended up getting...
Like, sorry to pause, but basketball, like, you got stars like Luka, Giannis, the upcoming new generation that just started coming in the past, like, year or two, like, but y'all got stars. We got stars to really watch. And shit. I don't know what I was going with that, but I don't know. Just basketball is the most entertaining sport in the world, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
After averaging 28.8 points, 9.4 rebounds, and 8.8 assists per game. That was his second season. In that series, he also did this.
Doncic pulls up
Crazy.
three-pointer. Bang!
Crazy.
It's good.
That was the that was the bubble season.
In fact,
damn, this shit was 2 years ago.
To collect these moments.
That's crazy.
I feel like this should be etched in our brain. Remember, he did this after the Mavericks lost. They were down 3-2 to the top-seeded Suns, and Luka vanquished them. And look at how he
Vanquished is the right word.
do you guard this man?
You can't guard it. Cameron Johnson definitely can't guard him. Cameron Johnson should genuinely be scared of Luka Doncic.
Is absolutely putting on a show here.
If I were him, I would get injured the night before that game.
And so to wrap this up, I will say before the shot, before this moment in time for Michael Jordan.
Sellers has Jordan. Jordan with 2 seconds.
Hey, Michael Jordan.
I felt comfortable. We came in, we stuck tough, we hung right in there, gave ourselves a chance to win, and we won the ball game.
This was called the shot, but it could have been called the disaster. If this shot does not go in, we might have really had a disaster on our hands. Michael Jordan, before this, had won exactly 1 playoff series. This was his 5th season. Because this shot did go in, the Bulls would make the 1989 Eastern Conference Finals, and from there, they would lose again in the 1990 Eastern Conference Finals before then winning 6 of the next 8 championships. To say that confidence was not born from that first Eastern Conference Finals run would just be incorrect. Every single person on that team has talked about that confidence. Luka is fresh off a Western Conference Finals run, and he is now skinny and looking more in shape than ever before. So the NBA is scared, and they should be, because Luka Doncic is coming. There we have it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video.
Luka Doncic is coming. That's all I needed to hear. Luka Doncic is coming in my